Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we were just on our way to the Molten Scar. I got attacked by a very annoying fight. I just did it off camera because it actually took a couple of attempts. There was a Drachni Wrecker, or Drachni Devastator, a Ash Giant Wrecker, and two of those archers, but... Oops, what have I done? Oh, that's fine. The problem with the fight was, it's very close combat, so... the Ash Giant was just pulverizing my archers like the first round of combat, and I couldn't move them. So yeah, it was very interesting, and like the Drachni would use its drone ability or whatever and cause confusion, and then my group would full around attack each other and kill each other. So it was a very annoying fight. That being said, we did finish it, and we're perfectly okay to keep going. We're gonna lose a Hell Knight there. There's no point in doing a firebolt, or a fireball. The Murack will not take damage from fire. But it will take damage from getting punched in the face with a sword. There we go, problem solved. Then we easily recover our one guy. I wonder if that group's up a level yet. It is my best army technically. Sort of. I actually don't know if it's technically my best army. I think my undead army is a better army. That being said, I don't know where my undead army is currently located. Okay, so it's there. What's the best way there? I guess to go this way, down, around, and over. Let's just make them move to there. It'll take 97 points. Okay. Oh, we could have just finished that little pat. Whatever, it's fine. It moved extra for no reason. That army's fine the way it is. And do I have any other skeleton armies chilling out? Yes. Go to... No, I wanted you to go there. No. That's not what I wanted. At all. Let's just move you to here. 61 MP, so only 2 turns worth of MP to get down there. I'm just going to quickly check if we have any relic stuff going on. I don't think we do. Oh yeah, we do. Enchanting the altar of the first retriever. We can now do that. Let's get that event done. We can... Okay, so... The relic that was created from the altar of the first retriever is attracting practitioners of secret knowledge. A druid who arrived in Drezen is asking for permission to cleanse the sacred item of corruption. A dark priestess from Nidal wishes to dedicate it to her patron Zon Cthulhu, and a frenzied worshipper of Lamashtu yearns to awaken the spirit of the long-dead monster, who will be given the right to touch the relic. We can get +4... The Shroud of Eternal Hunger is actually kind of cool. Whenever the wearer polymorphs into any creature, they get a +4 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls made with limbs. Whenever a creature hits them with a melee attack, that creature suffers 1d6 piercing damage. We can also get this nice and clean, the clean and nice shirt is weaved from Retriever Spiderweb, purified with druidic magic. Whenever a druid wearing it casts a spell from the spellbook, they cast it as if they were 1 level higher. They also gain +10 competence on lore. We don't have a druid though, so that doesn't really matter. This shirt is weaved from Spiderweb. It strangles the wearer, inflicting -5 penalty to mobility skill checks. It also helps to discharge electric damage, granting the wearer electricity resistance 30. Whenever the wearer is hit by a non-slashing weapon, they must pass a reflex save or become staggered for the first attack in a round, as well as... Why is this isn't good at all. This is the worst possible outcome as the Zon Cthulhu one. It gives more penalties than bonuses. It's really awful. I'm not going to go with that one. I guess I'm going to go with this one. It's the least bad. I'm never going to have a druid, so I don't care about the other thing. Alright, we did that. Let's go do another relic, I guess. What do we got? So we can do the axe, which is the unholy symbol of Rovagug. We can do the fate of the voracious jumble. The fate of the faultless daybreak, or the fate of Soulshear, or the fate of Chilbor's hide and tusks. Let's go with the voracious jumble. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of curious. Can I do multiple? No, of course not. And that takes care of that. What other events do we have going on, or decrees going on right now? Oh yeah, we're expanding to a bastion. We don't need to hunt down mutiny at all. Do we have any other ones? Our morale is pretty much top notch. I think it's actually full, yeah. We're fine at the moment. We're not building any buildings, though. I should probably build buildings with at least my other group. This group doesn't matter too much. We'll rest when we get to the Molten Scar, and we have, so Now it's time to do a rest. I've never been here, don't know anything about it, so I'm pretty excited. Eventually we're going to have to do Winter Sun, of course, but do we have to bring anyone special to Winter Sun? Nope. Let's go in. I wonder how tough this place is going to be. I wonder how big this place is going to be. I have lots of questions about this place, but we'll find them all together. Alright. There's definitely a dead person here. Looks like a scout of some sort, possibly. Why a scout would be carrying around a great club is a
Wherever my
good
legs carry
question.
me.
Scout should have, like... Oh, that's never a good sign. There's some rocks. And it looks like a sacrifice. Feathered beasts, I'll choke all of you. Get your talons off of me. Yakleth Kenaya something. Oh, Grim. What happened to him? Thomas, what have they done to you? You monsters. Beasts! They've turned him into some sort of, like, weird, demon-y, dragon-y thingy. I'm just gonna move my microphone just a teeny bit so I can sit back. Now get the second one over here. Okay, well, clearly we have things to do here. We have to stop the rock sorceresses. Is that the... Oh, there's rocks.
No match for me.
I don't particularly care. I didn't... Just go. Oh, there's so many rocks. I was wrong about this. I should have buffed. This part of the group move up. Actually, this is going really easily. Maybe we don't need haste. We've already killed like 4 of the 5, or 5 of the 6. I don't know how many there are. Several. The raider teleported away like 3 feet. That was a poor tactical withdrawal, honestly. We do have
backwards.
Spore problems, but we're just gonna have to deal with that. They don't last too long. Okay, so we're approaching the sorceress. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be a toughish fight, so we should probably do at least a couple buffs.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Okay, we got mage armor. Like I'm not sure how in depth I need to go into spellcasting on this one. Maybe a blur? You have a lesser restoration kicking around. Just gonna get rid of that because it's annoying me. Okay, we got some blurs out. Oh no. I had misclicked that. That was very bad. Okay. I guess just haste as we go. I can't imagine this is gonna be a tough fight, right? It's a sorceress. Even if it's a rock sorceress, that's not a big deal. We'll get haste. I mean, worst case scenario, we get horribly murdered, and then we have to adjust. A large rock looks at you, craning her disgusting bald neck. Her piercing screech sounds menacing. Why are you here? Do you want to go into demons too? Rocks will transform you right away. Surrender. If you tell me everything you know, I won't kill you on the spot. The demon snaps her beak greedily. The Vrock will make an army, and wise Xanthir, the plagued one, will give her power in return. Huge power. He taught the Vrock to make rifts and said he would give even more power, and the Vrocks will transform you well. You'll be a good demon, an angry demon, a toothy one. Let's go turn-based on this bad boy. Just because you never know. These fights can be weird. We smacked her for a good amount of damage already. She does hit very hard, I will give her that. Right side, it's now our main character's turn. Just gonna go in and smack her. Camellia can just shoot. Let's just shoot the rock villager. That was some terrible damage, but okay. Maybe we should just shoot the sorceress. God, piercing damage does nothing to these things. Okay, let's move you up. We have a bunch of these and we never get to use them. What did I just do? I just did an extremely dumb thing. Let's just... That was the wrong spell. Meant Phantasmal Killer. Cast greater invisibility on my enemy. That was smooth. It's early in the morning. Mistakes were made. Let's go. Also, it's very annoying that this is our layout. What are you doing here? Surrender, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Maybe a little bit better and a little less casting spells on our enemies. Why are you in melee with me?
Slice! Behead!
Why are my rolls so incredibly shit? Alright, well, whatever. Get into there.
Not an option.
Good amount of damage. Let's just shoot this one.
Cut you wide open.
Damn, I suck at hitting this thing. Maybe we should cast Bless. Move up a little. Bless. Oh, right, he's an Oracle. Never mind. No Bless. No charges either. Didn't get to knock it down. Let's try this one more time. Better spell. Magic resistance took care of it, so nope, no dice.
Rip you apart!
What is this thing's damage reduction? Like, we're doing no damage. Reduced to 9. It doesn't say what its reduction actually is. Stunning Screech. That's kind of annoying. I don't know who it hit, if anyone. Don't think it did too much. Our skeleton can move in and maybe get a hit off. Nope. Well, I'll try. Another Stunning Screech. Kind of annoying. Everyone's down now, except for our one wolf. It's actually really bad. I think that Regil is going to die. Oh no, mirror image. That's fine. How long does Stunning Screech last for? That's going to dictate how long, or if we stay in this fight or not. Maybe 1 round? We'll find out. God, that stupid skeleton is the worst. Well, we're going to die.
I wonder what lies beyond.
Kneel before me.
Bunch of attacks, most of them missed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Excellent, missed every single attack with her. Let's just heal. And you're done your turn. Okay, that one's dead. We can move into the next one. This would have gone a lot better had we buffed more, probably, but it's fine. Everything's going okay. I've almost never had that hit properly, but at least we got rid of some mirror images. Alright, here we go. Regil took a beating, but he's fine, I guess. Sort of. She's about half dead. Hey, we hit. For 1 damage.
All I see is blackness. May I see your entrails, please?
Let me get up and move in.
Let the attack commence.
Regil, it's up to you. Actually did a lot of damage. Didn't kill her, but lots of damage nonetheless.
You are today's sacrifice.
Awful. Just awful. At least for sorceress, she's not casting a whole lot of magic, which is nice, I guess. We might be able to kill it before its next turn. It's hard to tell.
You should have listened to reason.
I highly doubt. Oh my god, she actually hit. I was gonna say I highly doubt she's gonna hit it, but she did. We stopped the rock sorceress. We get. I had to go all the way down to the end. You can heal.
Me already.
Whoop. Right down to the bottom. Yes. So what do we get? Ring of Protection +1. That's garbage. Avenging Ring. Stop moving things. Whenever the wearer of this ring becomes target of an attack... Okay, this is just kind of getting annoying now. I'm going to read it from the inventory. Where is it? Bane of Spirit, Amulet of Mighty Fists, Avenging Ring. Whenever the wearer of this ring becomes target of an attack of opportunity, the attacker suffers 1d8 force damage. It's actually pretty good. And another Mighty Fists and a Ring of Protection +1.
This way.
That person is dead. What happened to the... Oh, there's Thomas.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Let's grab that too. Gauntlets, or Gloves of Arcane Eradication, +4 to ranged touch attacks, +5 on used magic devices. Getting kind of annoyed at that stupid spore attack that's making our thing go ballistic, but that's fine. We gotta talk to Irbeth. There's also there's an area exit. Okay, let's go. We can't talk to Thomas. We can talk to Woolard. The Crusader in front of you looks terrible. His skin is charred and cracked oozing blood. Horrible claws are growing from under his nails, tearing them from his fingers, and barely controlled madness is flickering in his eyes. The wheezing coming from the knight's bloody throat is like the growl of an animal. Help in the name of all the gods. Who are you? Gathering all his strength, the knight gives a short, clipped reply, reporting that he's trained to do. Crusaders abducted during an exploratory mission. I'm Woolard, and this is Thomas. The knight nods at his friend. The latter cannot speak. His pointed teeth are growing without stopping, and they have pierced through his lower jaw, sealing his mouth shut. He's moaning something furiously, his bloodshot eyes rolling wildly. Do you know anything about the girl in the other cage? No, they brought her in after. She could barely stand. She was weak from exhaustion. Looked like she hadn't eaten in days. The Vrox tossed her in that cell and haven't touched her since. She hasn't talked to us either. We should probably talk to her. How did you get here? The flame of fury is raging in the Crusaders' eyes. We were exploring the gorge on Anevia's orders, and we ran into them. Vrox attacked us, beat us up, and dragged us here. We thought they wanted to eat us. Oh gods, it would be better if they had. If I recall correctly, and I do, scouts are given orders not to let themselves be taken prisoner. I see you chose to ignore those orders. Well, now you understand why they're necessary. You should have fought better, coward, then you wouldn't have been taken prisoner. The knight responds with an angry roar, his eyes filling with blood from a broken vessel. Do not provoke, Commander. Taking a deep breath, the knight continues, more distinctly this time. We fought well, but there were too many of them. What should we do with you now? Actually, what did they do with you? We were put through some horrible ritual. Maybe that's how Aurilu tormented her test subjects? The pain is unbearable, Commander, like being dipped in boiling water and then dragged over a grater. I saw the abyss. It lunged at me like a wild beast, pouring its vile poison into me. It entered my bones, turning them into molten metal. The Vrock said that I would be their soldier. Thomas and I are far from the first ones they've done this to. I think they made us make some kind of tunnel through to their cruel world, and the filth gushes in from there. They pump it into us and make us fight for their side. It pains me to think about it, but a few times I thought that the demons I killed looked like some of my friends, people I thought had died. Now I know what happened to them. To have first-hand knowledge of the subtle influence of the Abyss's emanations, to have endured such a fundamental transmutation and retained your sanity, I am truly delighted for you. I even envy you a little. If only I could have the chance to participate in such a groundbreaking experiment. What should we do with you now? Help us or kill us, but don't abandon us like this. The pain is unbearable. It's taking over my mind. I'm afraid I'll kill somebody. Maybe the clerics can cure us? You joined the crusade to fight, and you turned out to be lousy at it. Now you've been given the strength. You need to crush your enemies, seize it, and use it. Don't bawl about like a child. What happened to you is a blessing, not a curse. What is there to discuss? They've been mutilated. They are in pain. Killing them would be a mercy. If you're not willing to do it, I'll do it myself. Wendaug, if you think what happened to them is a good thing, will you take them under your command? Of course, I'll send them to my tribe. They will watch over them, and yes, train them to fight to the death and never be taken prisoner again. If they're as dangerous in battle as they look, maybe we'll make decent fighters out of them. The knight looks desperate, but he finds it within himself to give a stalwart nod. Alright, we'll go to the mongrels, and not inflict ourselves on good, ordinary folk. There is no need to sow strife in their hearts, but we are still crusaders. If an hour of need should come, you can count on us, Commander. With your permission, Thomas and I will search the vicinity. Now that the Vrox have been ousted, we need to gather their poor victims. We'll make sure they make it to the mongrels. Cool beans. Oh, Janna Aldori's here. The girl raises her eyes to you. She is deathly pale, either from exhaustion or terror. You don't know. Knight Commander, it's you. How'd you wind up here? I got lost. I lost my way when I ran. I walked and walked with no food, and then the Vrox came and... She shudders and peers around with haunted eyes. Did they perform the ritual on you? The one they did on the other two captured crusaders? Not before you got here, but they said I'd be next. And I couldn't do anything. I just had to watch and wait. So what am I supposed to do with you now? She gathers her remaining scraps of strength and takes a deep breath. I know you're angry with me, but... Because I ran. I left you in the middle of a fight against the demons. I deserted my duty, but It was my first real battle against actual demons. You abandoned your fellow soldiers and your unit. Your actions possibly cost somebody their life. Unless your excuses can somehow resurrect those who died due to your cowardice, there will be a trial, and it may result in the death sentence. You are saved, but you're going to prison for desertion. The young woman stares at you for a moment, her eyes wide, then she lowers her head and nods, pointing to the side of the cage. That's where the Vrox tossed my sword. Take it. I know you can handle it better than I ever could. May it serve the crusade in a way that I couldn't. Oh, an axiomatic dueling sword +3? Having finished talking, Janna drops her head. Goodbye, Janna. Let's do this thing. +3 dueling sword. Wait, do I already have a +3 dueling sword? I do. Mine's burst. Okay, so the axiomatic enchantment makes law aligned, bypasses damage reduction, deals an extra 2d6 damage against chaotic creatures. Alternatively, my sword. Upon striking a successful critical hit, the sonic damage does not harm the wielder. It deals 1d10 sonic damage. And it goes up with greater multipliers. But only on critical hits, whereas this is every hit against chaotic creatures. You know what? We can just go like this. It's glowy. Cool. And then if we're not fighting a chaotic creature, we'll switch to the other one. It's no big deal. Or we'll sell it. One of the two. Let's look around. I don't know if there's anything else to loot here, but there might be. Page smeared with blood and soot. The paper is old and stained black with blood in places. Someone has written over the ancient elven runes in blood. Just one fragment in the corner is readable. Not a portal, but a soft spot in the space of the world. Many gods and demons have the power to open such a rift, but doing this will not be to their liking, so they should leave their request unanswered. Therefore, one should. We don't know what the rest says yet. There's definitely loot up there, but I think we can just loot it on the area exit. Hopefully? Yeah, oh, it's nothing, it's garbage, okay. Alright, we found Janna Aldor, she's in prison. And we did the Molten Scar. That was actually a really easy mission, and actually really fast. Stone maze is beset by enemies. Where the hell's Stone maze? Oh, it's here. No, wait, that's Treason Home. Stone maze is here with my undead army. Okay, well, that's fine. Undead army, where are you? Oh, you're not at Stone maze, are you? Yeah, you are, okay. Let's just do this fight really quickly. We have hundreds of undead. And we're being attacked by, like, some headhunters. That does suck. Oh, why do I keep hitting W because I think it's WASD. It's very annoying. In fact, I don't really want to die first round of combat. We can definitely cast some spells. I gotta not hit WASD, because W is weight, obviously. We can definitely destroy at least one group of these right off the bat. Get rid of them. I don't care what he does. Oh, well, at least they didn't kill him, I guess. I'm actually really okay with the way this turned out. Those two are dead. Now we just gotta move in to kill the succubi. Oh no, our guys got vaporized. That's okay though. This is fine. How long does Dominate last for, I wonder? It's a lot of damage. Okay, well that was easy. Everyone got resurrected, we gained a little bit of experience, and we should... Actually, I don't think we get extra army with this group for some stupid reason. Or maybe they just immediately join the army. I didn't actually check. Alright, Molten Scar is done. Let's go back to Drezen. I'm sure we have to deal with Seelah's Janna Aldor problems that are going to pop up here. Actually, before we go too much further, did we recruit more troops that can move? No, but we have these guys that can join the other army. Come on, there we go. They have enough movement to get there now. An extra 9 skeletons. This army's fine the way it is. I wish I could just disband that army. Maybe I should meet it up with the other army that I don't use at all. That way we have less armies just kicking around. I think it's up here somewhere. Why would you stop? Oh, Ravage Camp. I don't care. Just go. We'll go visit the Ravage campsite later if we can. Unless it's just like a meaningless thing. And this is the other army. Perfect. Let's meet these two up, and then they're not going to be as annoying. Okay, they can just sit there and beat that. That's fine. This is still coming all the way over there. It's going to take a bit more time to reach there. And by that I mean maybe another full day. Yeah, one more. Should be fine. That army's good to where it is. And we are golden. Let's get back to Drezen. We're 8 hours away. Actually, really quickly. What is this place? It's reagents. I don't care too much about that. No, we have another army incoming. It looks like it's coming up this main road, so it's going to run into our main army and die. Do we have any recruitment here? We do. We can get... What the hell are... Oh, those are headhunters, right? Okay. We can get clerics, too. Let's move this army down to the fort, just so it's not in the way of our recruitment. And then we just go max of those, max of those. I'm not taking the spearmen, but I will take the clerics, and they can go join that other army. We should build stables, I guess. I think it's part of our quest we have to do for Drezen. If we go... don't do that. Just manage Drezen. How do I build stables? Hall of Glory, House of Main Stables. Alright, just build them. So what do they do? Allows us to recruit mounted scouts, paladins, cuirassiers? Cuirassiers? Something like that. Hedge knights, raiders, light cavalry. Arsenal, AC, and damage. Sure, you can go there. We don't have a military academy, do we? Oh my god, that thing is massive. I did not expect that to be so big. Oh, just one to attack and saving throws for all units. Okay. Good, done. Build that too. I don't think we really need it, but you never know. Let's hit Drezen and go talk to Seelah, I guess. Probably. We have House of Death, Attack Out of Nowhere, and the Dragon Hunt. Didn't we finish the Dragon Hunt? I thought we did the Dragon Hunt. We definitely killed the dragon. Maybe Greybor wants to talk to us about the Dragon Hunt. Guess we'll find out very shortly. And I think House of Death might be the ziggurat thing. Somebody wants to talk to us. Seelah strides boldly up to you and gives you a grim look. Listen, I'm not happy to say this to a friend who crawled through the caves with me, a friend who took Drezen with me, but you know I'm not one for beating about the bush, so I'll just say it. The more I see of this power of yours, the less I like it. It reeks of death and evil. I can sense these things. Are you accusing me of something? I'm trying to warn you. Even angels can succumb to corruption and temptation, let alone mortals. All of Mendev is behind you right now. All the Crusaders. Basically all of Galarian is counting on you. If this power is leading you down an evil path, it's everyone's problem. It could be more dangerous than Discari and Baphomet put together. At least they're familiar foes, but if our own commander, the world's hope, turns to the darkness, that'll be truly terrifying. I'm not interested in your moral qualms. My power is just fine by me, no matter how much it reeks of death. Look, I don't want to think that you've already been pulled too far into the darkness, that you're beyond saving. Too much depends on you. Just remember this. We're not supposed to become worse than the demons we're fighting against. She frowns at us. Commander, we got trouble. Your companion Wendaug, she's gone berserk. She wreaked havoc in the tavern. There are casualties. You must intervene or allow me to handle it. What happened? A drunken brawl that turned into a stabbing spree. By the time I left the tavern, 2 people had already succumbed to their injuries. I can only pray to Iamidate that the number of dead won't rise while I'm away. I'll deal with this personally. We should hurry. I fear the worst. Wendaug is going insane. People are just I just heard a bunch of death sounds. Wendaug seems completely at ease despite being surrounded by guards. She grins at them, as if daring them to come within reach of her blade. She stands with all the dignity of a mountain lioness that has broken into the sheepfold, and is not one bit perturbed by the appearance of a few frightened rams. Wendaug, the commander, is here. I'll put an end to this madness. Lower your weapon. We don't want any more casualties. Ah, more victims. Anyone else want to join these 2 losers? The huntress nods casually at the bodies at her feet. Her speech is slightly slurred, but the alcohol is not deprived her of her deadly grace. Get lost, maggots. My master will see that no harm comes my way, understand? Move along while you can still move at all. With a frown, Earbeth lays her hand on her weapon. I'm waiting for your orders, Commander. Just say the word and we'll settle this. My fists are itching to teach a lesson to that ruffian. So, how much did you drink before you pulled out your weapon? Not much, just a couple pints. You crappy upland swill has no effect on me anyways. Earbeth hisses through gritted teeth. Doesn't affect her, please. She starts drunken brawls here every night. Every time she gets wasted, she starts picking fights. I had a bad feeling this was going to happen. I knew from the start someone was going to wind up dead. What happened here? Well, I should have a quarrel with these 2. She nudges one of the corpses with her foot. You won't punish me for slaying these useless scumbags, will you? Wendaug shrugs nonchalantly and lets out a tipsy chuckle. At her words, a murmur of indignation and astonishment ripples through the assembled crowd. Earbeth growls furiously. You've killed 2 men. There are witnesses. Do you even realize that such a crime is punishable by death? That rule was invented for you. Look, underlings. It doesn't apply to me. I mean, more to the commander than all of you put together. Got it? I can slit a dozen more of your throats and he won't bat an eye. But if you lay a single finger on me, you'll regret it. If I'm guilty of something, my master will take me with him and punish me personally. Somewhere his lackeys won't be staring at us. The huntress jabs her knife in the direction of the warriors surrounding her and laughs gleefully. Why'd you kill the two? I just didn't like them. Their sight of their ugly mugs offended me. Who cares anyways? Wendaug shrugs. You do realize you've broken the law, and now I have no choice but to order your arrest. The law? Aren't you the ultimate law here? You're in charge, and no one dares disobey you or argue with you. And if someone here did dare, after all, you just point your finger at them, and I'll rip out their brazen tongues. What were you doing here? I was celebrating my reunion with my tribe, of course. You brought my kin to the surface. Doesn't that accomplishment warrant celebration? Crusaders treat mongrels with caution because of mongrels like her. When you behave like a savage, you'll be viewed like a savage, one who deserves no place among civilized mortals. Of course you know all about being treated like a savage, but you've been such a goody two-shoes for so many years that you've forgotten your skin color and your fangs, right? At Wendaug's mocking words, Erebeth's features twisted into an angry grimace. But that's not my way. I'm not going to go scrabbling on my belly before a bunch of uplanders begging for their approval. I'll grab every one of you by the throat and force you to respect me. Made a decision. The gathered crowd awaits your verdict in respectful silence. Some of them glance anxiously in Wendaug's direction. The hunter stands alone, her lips curved in an insolent smile. Wendaug, come with me. We'll talk in private. With a satisfied grin, Wendaug almost sings in a sweet voice. It's not for you lackeys to judge my actions. The commander is wise. He will decide a fitting punishment for me. Something tells me my exciting evening isn't over yet. Thank you for stepping in, Commander, and good luck. I hope you manage to knock some sense into her stubborn head. Sure, it won't be easy. We'll deal with this ourselves, I guess. So, Master, how exactly are you going to punish me? Wendaug looks at you playfully. Every sign of tipsiness has evaporated from her cat-like eyes. Oh my, we can get... Now you're going to pay for your insolence, silly little cat. Yes. But is your bark worse than your bite? I can bite too, you know. Don't push it and get on your knees when you speak to me. Did I make you angry? You weren't expecting me to make things easy for me, were you? If you want to own me, you must subdue me first. We'll subdue her then. This is getting a little bit weird. You are so close you can feel the feverish heat coming from her body. Wendaug bows her head, revealing her defenseless neck, and you smell her. An animalistic, spicy mixture of sweat and lust. Slowly and gracefully, she lowers herself to her knees before you. Good. Now I believe you. That's a little... Okay, well. I guess we did a thing. My body hurts all over, but the pain is delicious. I mean, I guess... I'm not gonna shame anyone. That is a thing that people like, so... No concerns. Let's move on. Night... House of Death, right? What about the dragon thing? I thought that was a thing we had to deal with. Didn't we? If we go out of this place into the zone transition thing, it should tell us. House of Death. Alright, let's go see if we can find House of Death. Maybe the ziggurat's like a point on the map now? I'm guessing House of Death has something to do with the ziggurat. It sounds very ziggurat-y. Is it on the dragon hunt? Oh, we should probably talk to Erebeth. I see. Okay, we'll talk to her shortly. But we want to find House of Death. You know what? We're going to talk to Erebeth. I'll find House of Death, and in the next video we'll deal with House of Death. That's what we'll do. Because I don't know where it is, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time looking for it at the moment, and we're already at 33 minutes, so let's just turn in some quests, and we'll call it a day. Erebeth salutes you with a sincere respect. Good afternoon, Commander. What can I do for you? I found out how the demon snuck up on us. It won't happen again. 700 experience. I've taken care of the dragon that was attacking our patrols. That's one less problem to contend with. Now we can take the Esra lookouts off dragon duty and reassign them to more useful tasks. Excellent work, Commander. To go. Actually, what was the last thing she has? How's the Eagle Watch doing? It's just fine. Okay. Good enough. Well, that's going to be the end of our video here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. We'll find the House of Death thing, and then we will go from there. Take care, guys. See you next time.